full of liquor, then we dive in it. Pull him to the side, let me slide in it.
All right, let's start with SmackDown for October 18th. The Bloodline opened the show, cut a promo, and they were interrupted by Jey Uso. Basically, that exchange was Uso trying to make peace between the different bloodlines. That didn't work out. We had the first match, the number one contenders triple threat tag team match for the number one contendership for championship, rather. Let me try that again. The number one contenders triple threat match for the tag team championship. That sounds better. It was DIY versus the Street Profits versus Pretty Deadly. DIY won that match. Next up was Piper Niven with Chelsea Green versus Lash Legend from the NXT. She beat Piper Niven. Follow that up with Cody Rhodes cutting his promo against KO, and then KO films his promo against everybody who he thought was backstabbing him. Next match was A-Town Down Under versus Motor City Machine Guns were new versus Los Garza. That also was for the number one contenders triple threat tag team championship match. Motor City Machine Guns won that. The ladies wrestled next with Naomi and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. And Nia Jax and Candice won that match. Roman Reigns comes out then, and he was about to cut up promo. Then Solo came out also. So we get promos for each one of them looking for acknowledgement. They fight. The Bloodline comes out, and then it's all out. But then Jimmy Uso comes out to help Roman. That didn't help. Solo spiked Roman about 2 or 3 times. And that was the end of that show. Follow up, let's see, Raw for October 31st. Seth Rollins opens the show after attacking Bronson Reed backstage. And that's a running theme for the rest of the night because they're always fighting all over the place. The first match of the evening was the New Day versus the AOP, the Authors of Pain. That was for the number one contendership match, tag team tournament, I should say. Miz was sitting ringside, and he was attacked by R-Truth from last week. And that helped the New Day get the win against AOP. But it also got R-Truth to get his ass whooped by the Final Testament, which is the gang that surrounds AOP. But R-Truth was saved by the Wyatt Six. And Uncle Howdy put the mandible claw on Paul Ellering, which was meant for The Miz. Next match was Damage Control versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. That ended up being a DQ because Lash Legend and Jakar interfered in their match. And while they were fighting, Rhea Ripley came out and attacked Liv Morgan, who ended up being saved by Dum Dum. Next match was the LWO versus American Made. LWO won that match. The last match of the evening was Braun Breaker versus Jey Uso for the Intercontinental Championship. Bloodline was sitting ringside. And I guess that distraction worked because Braun Breaker won his belt back. Braun speared Solo, though. That was goody. And that was wrestling for this week. Well, for last week.
Okay, we're gonna just jump to the Bloodline because their stuff is the most prominent right now. But did I not call it? I called it. I know you told me to stop.
Call what?
That the Solo and them were gonna end up having to jump Jay or something to get him back in.
Well, yeah, it was obvious that them causing him to lose his belt was gonna end up pushing him back towards the old bloodline.
Yes, but I also feel like it would have been a good story if Jay didn't end up like falling for Solo's tricks and for some reason joined them. I feel like that would have been a good story too, but it wouldn't be as compelling. Or it would be. Hard to say. But a little bit was hoping for Roman or Jimmy to pop out too.
Yeah.
But I understand why. But I feel like it would have been more symbolic if they did pop out. It's like, you rejected us, but we're still here. But I guess not. Rhea Ripley popping out at the end and putting Dom in that I forget what it's called, but that hold, loved it.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I think it's called a guillotine.
I have to see it again. I don't remember what exactly she did.
Yeah, but like I just need a good 1-2 to Liv Morgan's face. A little bit was like thinking Xavier Wood was gonna turn yesterday too.
They still got a little ways to go. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks tops.
Yeah, but I was just like, it would be down if what if he turns on at the Jewel thing?
You're fighting at the Crown Jewel?
Yeah, because remember, they won their thing to be able to go in because they're gonna be fighting.
Oh, that's being held at Crown Jewel. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they won't. They're in the tournament. They're in the finals, I think. They have to fight whoever won SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, because it's like a bunch of different groups.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, and then whoever wins the tournament is the one that faces
the Judgment
Day.
Day.
Judgment Day, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But I'm like, what if he turns at that? I think that'd be good.
Yeah, they're going to lose, and that's what's going to make him snap.
Oh, definitely. Especially to the Judgment Day. He's done. Well, Uncle Howdy coming back. I was waiting for them. Because it's been a minute since we've seen them.
Yeah.
But this also proves the point of them not being... with their, like, whole shtick of, like, if you break up your family or hurt your family, we're coming after you.
I think you're the only one that seen that. I haven't heard anything about family from them.
People are talking about it all over the internet. I'll just send you the clips. But like, if they've gone after these guys, question is who they're going after next. Because there's so many people who have blown up their families in the past, like, few months. Like, they could easily go for the Judgment Day once the Judgment Day cools down with Rhea and Priest and some other stuff. But like, I feel like that will be a good fight. You got the emos versus the goths. Very good. Who's your wrestler of the week?
Braun Breaker for getting his belt back.
Shameful.
Excuse me? It squeezed me?
Shameful. But okay. I have my wrestler, and it's Trinity. That's not her wrestling name. Her wrestling name is Naomi.
Naomi.
Yeah. I like
Why
that.
Naomi?
One, she's like incredible in the ring. She's very versatile with her moves, but like especially that like dance jig thing she got to do on Nia last week, that was great. That I
Okay.
loved that. Who do you think Dom is gonna end up facing for a chance to be able to go against Gunther? Because I'm most definitely sure it's Priest.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, but it's like we've already seen them fight, but like we already know he's going to beat Priest just because they want to push that story to get Dom to be have his own championship with Liv. But like,
That's interesting. I hadn't thought of that.
I would prefer Priest to win, but I can't see it happening for him right now. But him getting a title back is going to happen in the next few months or to a year. Like Jay, with his title, he may have lost it so quickly, but he's getting another one soon enough.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be occupied with family business, pretty much.
Yeah, and I called that, didn't I say he was going to end up losing that belt just so he can be sucked in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm hoping he'll get another chance in a year or and a half. We'll see. Bronson Reed and
Seth Rollins.
yes, yes. I I want to see that fight, but I don't think it's gonna be what we want it to be.
Meaning what?
I can see Seth just getting bodied.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I get Seth is like a good fighter, but like, let's be real here. You haven't really had any upper hand on him at any point when you have been just crashing out on him, honestly. So I could just see him taking you out with a few moves and then just splashing him like 6 more times and then he's done.
I think he's gonna have some help. Just as you think he lost it all, Braun Strowman gonna come in and give him a hand.
That's true. That's true.
Or everybody that he done beat up over the past few months, they're gonna come out and beat his ass. They're gonna all just systematically whoop his ass, and then Seth Rollins will pin him.
What do you think of the Miz joining the Final Testament?
Well, he needed a storyline. He had nothing else to do, so
Yeah, but the Miz is also just boring. The Miz doesn't really have much going for him anyway. Other than his, like, I know his old persona was being like a jerk and his TV show type thing.
right.
The Miz is just annoying. He's just an annoying character. I cannot like him. Only reason I did like him is because of Truth, and you lost Truth, so now you're just annoying.
Cause I don't